Welcome to Daba's Kids Reading Corner.
Storytime with my Daba.
Today's story is Mouse in My House, written by Violet Findley, illustrated by Richard Torrey, and brought to you by Phonics Tales, words that have OU. This is a story about the day I found a mouse in my house. It all started with a loud squeaking sound. Squeak, squeak. When I looked around, I saw a mouse on the counter. Eek! I shouted. Out of my house, mouse! Eek! But that mouse bounded onto the ground and bounced off my shoe. Ouch! I shouted. Ouch! Next, the mouse knocked over a 5-pound bag of flour. Then he scurried about, leaving clouds of flour all around. Out of my house, mouse! I shouted. But that mouse bounded onto a mountain of clothes and curled up on my best blouse. Out of my house, mouse! I shouted. But the mouse bounded onto a round table. He pounced on my sour gummy worms and ate about 1,000. I counted. Then, that lousy mouse bounded out of the room. I was outraged. Where did he go? I scouted around for hours. Well, I never found that mouse, so I plopped on the couch to pout. And guess who was lounging beside me? The mouse! When I looked at the mouse, he was trembling. Why, that mouse was not lousy at all. He was just scared. I'm sorry I was a grouch, I said loudly. Then that mouse bounded onto my hand. Squeak, squeak, went his tiny mouth. Squeak, squeak. I am proud to say that mouse and I are now pals. In fact, he lives with me in my house. And that mouse never bothers me an ounce, except when he devours my sour gummy worms. The OU cheer. Hooray for OU, the best pair around. Let's holler OU words all over town. There's house and mouse and scout and found. There's out and pout and round and ground. There's count and south and mouth and cloud. There's bounce and ounce and trout and proud. OU, OU, give a great cheer for the loudest sound you ever will hear. Are you interested in hearing more kids' stories? Click on subscribe on Daba's Reading Corner to have access to over 75 stories, and new stories are added each week.